That's interesting. There we go. That's better. Welcome to... welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. There was some very interesting English football on earlier this morning that I was watching. Then I just switched over, and I'll be honest with you guys, today was going to be a day that I had some stuff to do around the house. I needed to make a trip to the dump. I have to move furniture tomorrow, which is why I wanted to stream tonight and not tomorrow. But I spent most of the afternoon, and you've heard me say this before, get back into The First Descendant. They just had a new release, well, they do these half releases about every 8 weeks. About every 8 to 12. It's not been consistent, so it's been, let's say, 8 to 12 weeks. They'll come out with what they consider to be part of a season. And we just had a release on Thursday, I think. Yeah, it was Thursday. And it's the last part of Season 3, with the expectation that Season 4 will be the beginning of next year. They introduced a new Descendant, and they provided the second half of the storyline that we got introduced to at the beginning of Season 3. I'm not a big fan of the new map location for a number of different reasons. As they have introduced new areas, let me be careful. As they have been introducing new areas, they have been upping the requirement specifically for AoE base damage. Meaning, much like I complained about with Destiny, they're moving to a skill-based meta rather than a weapon-based meta, which I hate. I absolutely despise, because it means that I don't get to play my favorite character, which is Sharon, and she is a stealth sniper. So I never get to play her very often, at least not on the new maps. And also, the new maps are the only places that you can increase the experience, the specific arcade experience that you need to basically go well beyond, max level. It's very similar to the leveling system that Diablo 4 has put in once you hit max level. That card system where you just keep adding in little additional passives. It's the same idea. I like that system, and I like the way that they have implemented it. But the requirement for skill-based metas in order to survive in the missions on the new locations, on the new maps, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, okay, if this is the way that all future content of First Descendant is going to go, then it's going to move me away. It 100% is going to move me away. So I think I'm going to actually have to either post something on the subreddit or post something on Discord or something, because I'm starting to lose interest. I have found a way to make it work. To the point of where I'm using certain characters on the new maps, and the characters that I really enjoy playing, I'm only using on the older content, but on harder difficulties, and I'm finding a way to make that work. But it means that I can't. It means that I'll never upgrade those particular characters to where I want them to be, because I can't use them on the new maps, and that's the thing that's very, very frustrating for me right now. In any case, I am enjoying myself. Every time I go back to First Descendant, I know that there are things that I have left that I wanted to do, whether it was maxing out a particular weapon, unlocking a particular character, whatever it might happen to be. There's always a number of things that I want to accomplish, not the least of which, of course, is the new story content. So I went in with my Ultimate Bunny and used her to go through the new story content. I don't think I necessarily needed to, but it definitely made life easier until the very last mission. I'm not sure who would have been a good character for the final mission, and I need to complain about that too. But anyway, I spent probably, let's see, I spent an hour and a half playing yesterday morning before work. And then I think I probably spent another 2 hours or 2.5, actually probably closer to 2.5 hours this afternoon playing, finishing off the main story content for the season. And then I've unlocked a new character. I have done a couple more weapons, because the one thing that's interesting about weapons in First Ascendant that's different, say, from Warframe, is you have the ability to not only level your weapon up to level 100, but if it's a ultimate weapon, of which there's 35, all of different types, and they usually come out with a new ultimate weapon each release as well. They tend to come out with two, because there's one on the battle pass and then there's one that's usually available for unlocking. They then also give you the ability to, so when you get an ultimate weapon, the ultimate weapon comes with its own special abilities beyond just standard weapon damage, crit damage, stuff like that, elemental damage. It also has a unique ability, but that unique ability, when you get it originally, is lower than what it's capable of. You actually have to craft that weapon 4 times and infuse it into the weapon 4 times in order to get the maximum unique ability. So there's always those that I have to do. I think I've probably got 8 of them maxed out at this point, but there's still so many more. And I don't ever intend on maxing out all of them, but the one I want to certainly max out the ones that that I plan on using or that I do use. So I got a couple more of those, and I've got some things that I've had this idea in my head for a while, and I think today I finally solidified what I wanted to do. In Destiny, there's always been this idea of solo flawless dungeons. Now, the dungeons in the First Ascendant aren't nearly as intricate, and they certainly don't have the puzzles that Destiny's do. But then again, Destiny's were also designed for 3 players, with the ability for really good players to do it solo. And then there's a special achievement for getting them solo flawless, which means you didn't die. Now, the First Ascendant doesn't have that kind of an achievement system. And again, they were designed, each of the dungeons were designed for 4 players. That's their fire team. But you can do them on normal. You can do them on hard. You can then do them on hard, which is considered 100%. You can do them on hard at 250%, or you can do them on hard at 400%. And each one of them also then adds on some other difficulty specifics, some specific attributes. And, if you finish it, you get extra rewards as you would expect. But doing that solo flawless with each character that I'm interested in doing it with. Again, not every character, because I don't enjoy every character. There's one character in particular who was specifically designed for support, but you can build her out to be a combat character. I don't find her a lot of fun. And maybe it's just because I haven't built her out the right way, so I'm kind of holding her off for a while. And then, as I said, there's been some new characters that have dropped that I haven't even gotten around to playing with. So I'm really looking forward to the one that I'm building, that I've started researching right now. I'm really looking forward to when she's available to me, because she's going to be a lot of fun. In any case, I'm back in it again. I don't know how long I'll be in it, but I'm back in it again. As long as I find something fun to do, I'll keep on doing it, because I think, as I told you all yesterday, I kind of hit a wall with Borderlands 4 that I just wasn't having fun with it, because I couldn't understand the scaling of the enemy scaling in the game, and that was very, very frustrating. I'm probably going to give it one more shot, like on a Tuesday or Thursday when I'm not streaming, and go back to playing with Vex, because I really did at least enjoy her build. So see if I can figure out what the scaling is and figure out if I can build another character, level another character, without getting frustrated like I did the other night. So we'll see. I'll keep you all in the loop on that. In any case, I want to go ahead and jump back in to Outer Worlds. We're going to pick up from where we left off, which was, I think, the end of the Fallbrook missions. At least I'm hoping so, because I am so done with Fallbrook. And I think it's the last piece of the Syndicate side of things. We're supposed to go to another location and do something. I forget what it is now, but let's go ahead and jump back in and find that out. And then on our way back to Groundbreaker, we're going to stop at Scylla to wrap up, or to do the next piece of Max's side quest, character quest. Then we'll go to Groundbreaker and we'll see what's next for us in the main story. So let's go ahead and jump back in. Nope. There it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, so she is here, but she wasn't available for me to do anything with. All right, well, I definitely want her and Vicar Max. Was there... Oh, we're at a different landing pad.
I don't mean to judge, but are you ever sober, Miss Rem?
Okay, let me sell... That's why my weight was so high. I had so much junk. All right, what is this? Mag 2 ray. Magazine changes the weapon's damage type to N ray. Melee weapon attack speed. Melee weapon skills, defense skills. Magazine size. Okay, the rest of these I'm fine with. Let me at least buy these weapon parts. And then... I don't think I have anything to sell. Plasma launcher, flamethrower. Oh, I did want to sell you. Okay, that's going on Nyoka. Okay. Fun times barrel. Oh, crit damage. Okay.
Only when I got a job to do, and even that ain't a guarantee.
All right. So we're here, and we need to get to there. Canaan's Cradle. Okay, no, the space crime continuum. Canaan's Cradle. All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Incoming! That's the last of them.
Man, all I did was come in here to open a locker. let's not, if we don't have to. Alright, wonder if we can get in there. Yep. Wildlife examination report. Alright, let's see what we got here. Pulse hammer. Stun baton ultra. Light pistol. Alright, the light pistol. Oh, I didn't... Well, crap. I didn't mod my light pistol. Wonder why I didn't do that. Alright, well, we'll do that, and we'll scrap you. Alright, scrap you. Scrap you. Nyoka, we need to give you the new armor. Let's see if we can go around this way. Yep. Alright, good stuff. Except we've got a Mantiqueen. We got 2 Mantiqueens. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I should have bought some more light ammo. Alright, that wasn't fun. Especially considering I was forced into it. There was no way I was going to get past them otherwise. Alright, let me... Alright, so let's repair you. Alright, let's repair you. Flamethrower. Oh, I don't need that one. I don't need you. Oh, 629. And it's not modded. That might be better than the light assault rifle Mark II. Man, I didn't mod that either. Nyoka, what is your two? Okay, never mind. You're good. And then Vicar, you're running. Oh, you're running one-handed. 340. Okay. All right, so we'll put you in junk.
And we're stalking. And we're stalking.
All right, we're gonna go through here. I don't want to have to fight these damn things every single time. Not sure why it can see us. Alright, this guy I'm not concerned with. Oh, of course. Of course there was. Holy crap. Well, I'm glad I killed it now. Alright, junk you. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, yeah, I figured I had to be leveling up here soon. Oh, except for I need to go up. Which means I didn't need to fight them after all. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Alright, let me put 4 here. That way I've got all of these at 40. Let's go 4 here to get you to 50. And then I have not been using melee. There's really no point in it. I don't see anything in that list that leaves me to think that I should. Same thing with defense and block. I'm not even sure what button I'm supposed to be using for block, to be completely honest with you. Okay, I do want crouch move speed to be faster. Excuse me. So let's put a couple of points there. Okay. Dumbass. Well, Nyoka, get out of there! It's your own fault that you keep running into it. All right.
go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
I'll stay here as well, to keep an eye out for any potential threats.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's see. Start.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him, again and again, that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Alright, view logs. Captain's log. Spare regular bypass. Better be arrested and lose power. How in this law-forsaken colonies is it impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing. Another day, another ship lands on the Terra 1 and we can't shoot them down. Okay, that's lovely. Run diagnostics. MK4 gunships operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. Okay, locate targeting module. Targeting modules are located in primary routing. Access requires Captain Matsu's command key. Okay? So we will eject the command key, and we will go on about our day. Alright, we definitely need to go up. Am I done? Pick up cantankerous canid target module. Oh, there we go. Okay, now what? Give the module to Sanjar. Take a look at my quest here. Both MSI and the Iconoclast desperately want it. I thought Catherine wanted it. Huh. We're already going to get good syndicate level, so... Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and hand this over to Sanjar.
Is it true that manta queens devour their mates after copulation?
Yeah, well, sort of. They kill them, but they leave the body till their swarm hatches and eats it. The first meal is their father.
Makes one.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
I don't know why. I killed them all. Okay, according to the ship's logs, they suffered some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Agreed. This is mysterious, to say the least.
Perhaps there's something deeper going on.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
All right, why do you need the targeting module?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapon systems?
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
I don't see how UDL is going to let you keep their toys.
The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Okay. Just don't ask me to lug a bunch of cannons from that ship, too.
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
All right. There you go.
Excellent. At last, we have what we need.
I wouldn't get excited just yet, sir. It looks like the iconoclasts followed you. I have word they're gathering in the ruins outside of town.
I don't understand how that's possible. I killed them all.
I'm afraid we've got to fight them. They'd knock our walls down trying to get that module. It looks like this means war.
Good luck with that.
Wait, you can't just leave us to face them alone.
Sure I can. I killed them
Actually,
all.
It would be very imprudent. We don't have much in the way of resistance. So they will definitely get that module, and once they do, they will definitely come after you. With their gunship.
I don't see how any of that is possible, being that I killed the iconoclasts.
She's actually quite right about all of that, as much as I hate to admit it. Honestly, one good paper cut will do me in for the day.
Sir, we really don't have time for this.
Right. I'll lock the south gate to keep them out. You'll have to approach from the north. Good luck.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right. I really want to be done with this whole map. All right, I guess they're not going to let me do anything,
Between
any
you and
fast
me,
travel.
Creature, I don't think we can trust Sam.
On that point, we're in agreement.
I keep catching that bucket of bolts around my room. It says it's cleaning up bottles, but I ain't buying it.
You think it could be...
All right, hold on. Oh, N-ray armor rating. I got it. And of course we've got to do this at night. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to change the gamma. I don't know what happened, but the... I don't know who's good and who's bad.
Captain.
Watch out, Captain!
Everyone all right?
Okay, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change you to you. Because I don't have anything that's using heavy ammo. Which means that I'm using up entirely too much light ammo. Okay. A lot of weapon parts.
Welcome to the iconoclast, asshole.
Okay, now what?
Damn, but we're good.
Waste of company ammo. Time to collect a flying bounty.
Okay.
Huh?
Here they come.
Son of a bitch! I don't know where they're gonna put me now. Shit.
last of them.
What? Where are you?
Huh?
I think I need to put you on. Actually, no, I don't. Okay. Why am I not able to hit them? Nope, this isn't what I want. I want corrosive. What the hell? Okay. Ooh. Oh, never mind. Explosives. Oh god, we've still got to make it. Alright, there was somebody up on the next floor. How the hell did they get up there? Okay. Guys, you're in the way. What was the book that I just picked up? I guess if it was a important book, it would have told me, but nice. Okay. Ooh. A safe with all kinds of goodies. I like me some safes. All right, I think we're good. Yeah, I've got some serious modding to do before my next location.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match?
What?
No one?
You're back. And in one piece. Does this mean I mean we won?
We did indeed, sir.
I can't believe it. Not that I'm really surprised, but, well, maybe a little. You did it. I mean, we did it.
What now?
Between our reinstatement on the board and the gain of this ship, we'll usher in a new age of prosperity for the people of Monarch.
That's a hefty promise. You've got Monarch's hopes up, Sanjar. Don't go messing this up like our last overlords did.
And perhaps in time, I can use my position on the board to turn things around for the rest of Halcyon.
Sure. Let me know how that goes.
I shall. Perhaps I'll write you a brief. Anyhow, thank you. And good luck to you.
Do you think I want to read a brief? Okay, let's move on. I really want to get the hell out of here. My least favorite location so far. Alright, let's... Actually, there was a vendor in here. Right here. Let me go ahead and get rid of all of my junk. Let's see. Let's get rid of one of you. These don't weigh a whole hell of a lot. That I'm going to keep. Let me get rid of a couple of these. Alright, that's... And let's get rid of a couple of these. Okay. And these... Okay. Alright, let's see. A nice hat. 38, 38. Alright, I want to scrap you. Scrap you. Let me sell one of you. Alright. You're the thing I need to replace. You're not worth anything. I'm not happy with the flamethrowers at all. I'm gonna sell one of you. I'm gonna scrap the other one. All right, actually, you're a lot better. All right, so you're the same, so we're gonna sell you. Gonna sell both of you. You're keeping. I need to find something that I can do huge amounts of damage with. Specifically crit damage. This one's only got 2 mods. Oh, not that one. Oh, these are both the same. Which are the same as that. I'm gonna have to see if I can put some crit damage on this guy. Alright, this guy I'm gonna scrap you too. Alright. And then I think I'm gonna sell everything else. Weapons. Alright, so we're definitely gonna sell you. Sell you. No, I'll scrap you. Sell you. Sell you. Okay. Could use with some light ammo. I don't need any parts. Do you have any special mods? It doesn't look like it. Nothing better armor-wise than what I'm currently running. Okay. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Alright. So we need to go to Phineas. We need to go to Lilia on the Groundbreaker. This is Terra 2. This is Scylla. And this is Phineas. Okay, let's go to... Yeah, let's go to Scylla first. We'll go complete Max's side quest. Then we will go to Groundbreaker. Then we'll go to Phineas. I think that's going to be the plan.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the Groundbreaker.
Okay, maybe we'll, actually, you know what? Let's go to Groundbreaker first. Let's get that taken care of first.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Alright, so we will take Parvati. And we'll take Max. I think Max is a good, consistent companion. Because he seems to be good in almost all situations. From what I can tell. Actually, can I fast travel? I can. No, I can't. Okay, we'll just do.
those purple berries fudge.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Alright, so what is my... Oh, we're friendly. That sounds good. The height of ambition for us all.
You're goddamn right. Monarch isn't
A little over
exactly a
2,000
walk down
bits.
the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
Do you always send your first-timers into certain peril?
I guess you're just one of the lucky ones. Look on the bright side. You just started and you're already on the path to a promotion. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
What? Okay, I'm sorry. I have to. Could have sworn one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
You doing okay, Lilia?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up.
Oh, of course you
Assuming you're
do.
still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Sounds interesting.
Oh, sure. That sounds like a real easy job.
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
How did a research station become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
This sounds risky. Do you have a buyer lined up?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
All right.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Understood.
I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
By the way, in case you're wondering, I am basically aligning myself with whoever sounds interesting. Really what it comes down to. The Iconoclast, not interesting. Really, to be honest, MSI and Siraj, or whatever his name was, Sanjar, that's what it was. Not interesting. But he was more interesting than the Iconoclasts were. Alright, let's take a quick look at... Alright, so that's the Ice Palace. I don't have to do that right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, let's go ahead and do Max's quest on Scylla. And then we will head to Phineas. I should be able to fast travel to the ship. Yeah. All right.
Captain, I hope you made the right decision by siding with MSI. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
You can tell me why you just said that. Oh. All right, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's the new space station. We do have 2 new places that showed up on the map I just noticed. Tartarus and Olympus. They're both locked. Eridanos is on here for the DLC. Alright, let's go to Scylla real quick. We'll do Max's side quest, and then we'll travel all the way back to Phineas's lab.
Reached. Scylla.
I didn't level up at any point, did I? No? Okay. Oh. What the hell am I doing? I keep forgetting to mod my equipment.
Used to be much quieter.
Why? Okay. First of all, this is Max's, I believe. Shock damage. Alright, we definitely want to do magazine size. Oh, this mod is already installed. Okay. Oh, it only has magazine mod. Okay. Alright, so this is my light machine gun. Let's mod you. Whisper. Firing noise minus 90%. That's interesting. Or fun time barrels increases crit damage. No, let's do crit. Alright, mag. You know what? I'm going to put shock in. Yep, I'm going to put shock in for you. Alright, the assault rifle. Firing noise. Yep, let's do that. Let's put in Magnum. And then the sight, we want Extendo sight. Yeah. All right. Let me see something. Oh, I don't have a second weapon. I need something for there. Alright, so she's got a light machine gun. Alright, I should try and mod hers. That's Parvati. Okay, so Vicar Max, yours has been... Alright, yeah, let me mod her light machine gun. Which is this. And I'm going to put plasma in hers. Alright, what about my light handgun? I can give it shock. There's no point in giving it a scope. Alright. Alright, all 3 of our armor sets have been modded. So we're running 44, 34. Hold on a minute, who's on 34? Oh, I think that's... Okay, let me mod you. Tech skills. Degradation, highlight range, carrying capacity, sprint speed. Let's go armor degradation. No, because theirs don't degrade. Theirs don't degrade, sorry. Let's do carry capacity. Okay. Parvati, armor. Yeah. Why can I not? That was weird. Okay. Okay. Think we're good. Let's take out Parvati. Let's put in Nyoka. Okay, good. It's where we've actually been once. Makes life a little easier.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We're here to get this book translated. Max?
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
We've come a long way to help Max get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
When you say ingredients, you mean drugs, right?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
Well, Max just said he was prepared, didn't he?
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
Well, shit. We've come this far. If we die, at least we'll die hearing colors and seeing sound.
All right, I've got to say this. I'm committed to taking as many drugs as possible, so count me in as well.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you?
No.
And what's wrong with your face?
My face? What's wrong with your face? Where'd you get that second mouth? I want a second mouth.
If she's a hallucination, why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated?
Yeah, either one.
I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we?
Yes.
When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
What in the void do you expect him to find inside himself? It's just blood and squishy bits and... Oh no. If I vomit on you, I want you to know I ain't sorry.
All right, give me one quick second. I need to grab myself a drink. Let's see. Okay, Vision Mom, how about giving us answers instead of hollow platitudes?
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I could tell you all manner of stories. If I weren't... I'm sticking to alcohol from now on.
Seeing the truth is easier said than done.
You want me to give up my discipline? My control? Oh, but I can't. I can't. Without order, there is chaos.
You need to love the chaos, Maximilian. Let it envelop you. Take you where it will. Besides, you really have no choice anyway.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me?
We're all seeing the same thing.
You couldn't be more right.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
I'm just gonna let them talk. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, I'm gonna go with the intelligence line. Max, I figured it out. You need to kill this guy now.
What are you talking about?
He's yourself. You need to get rid of him. Get it? It's almost like a bad choke.
I can do that.
Incoming!
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
Oh, what happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
Sure. I'm glad you found the answers you were looking for, Max.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
If you say so.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Well, hey, I leveled up. That's really all that matters. We gain bits. And the incense vessel? Okay. All right. Back to the ship. Oh, man. Oh, a minute. What am I... 3.
Sister.
Really? I think that's everything. Nope, not everything. Oh, this is what I cleared earlier. Cigarettes. Okay. Alright, now we should be able to... Yeah, okay. Now we're good. Alright, real quickly, before we go anywhere, let's see if anybody's got anything...
Request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board. Who keeps ordering these?
That's a very good question. Why do I have cows in my hold?
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Is it got to do with the cows? Sure.
I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here.
Really?
On the ship.
Steady? Bringing her home to meet the family, huh? Bold move.
Oh gosh, do you think so? I just figured, you know, there's nowhere she can go on Groundbreaker where folks don't know her. Here, she can relax.
That's true. Okay. Good for you. Any way I can help.
I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. Smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close to my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
Okay. We can do that somewhere in the next round of things. Groundbreaker's got a lot of vendors. Where are you thinking?
Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys. She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap.
All right, sounds good.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me.
Good, because I wasn't going to.
Next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. Because I want to come with.
Okay. All right, I need to find out what's going on with these cows. So...
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
You can tell me about the cows. All right, well...
I'll be here.
Let me go talk to everybody else. Holy crap. There's nobody here. Nobody here. Here. Oh. Oh, this has got to be Nyoka's room. This has got to be Nyoka's room.
Hey, Cap.
Are you getting along with the crew?
Well, Sam's been doing my dishes for me, so that's something. It seems genuinely happy to do that. Can an auto mechanical be happy? Opal told me they could once. She believed auto mechanicals feel just like we do. She would always... Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready.
I will.
Yeah, that's bathroom.
Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you. Customer, all cleaning tasks have been completed. Scheduling next round of cleaning to commence in 4 minutes.
All right. Where's Matt? Where did Max go? Oh, there he is.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
The cows. I wanted to ask you about that book. Does it have something to do with your religion? No, I don't want to ask about that. During the experience at the Hermits, you seemed somewhat at odds with your mother.
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer.
and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
All right. All right, that's got to be Pravada's. There's got to be something somewhere that tells me about the cows. Messages for Janine McQueen. Junlei Tennyson. We were talking about old friends, you know, and I got to think about Isabel. Oh, okay. This is the stuff that was being sent to Parvati. I didn't realize I was getting copied on it. Why are there cows? I don't understand. Okay, anyway. Alright, so we've done... Alright, that's Terra 2 for Nyoka. That's the cleansing products. That's the space station. And then we've got this and this for Phineas. So let's go ahead to Phineas.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Let's go with Parvati and Max.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.
I'm just looking around. Okay.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
And you still haven't.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Alright, what's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
Alright, what was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Alright, just tell me what to do.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Alright, find Carmen Imagawa, steal chemicals, got it. Okay, so he has a science weapon.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Okay. Alright. What? Hawthorne's terminal mentions searching black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Fallbrook. Apparently he had success in the past finding rare items using such sources. Purchasing old logs or data archives from these vendors might lead to clues about where to find more of the powerful science weapons. Oh. Alright. Alright, what I think we're going to do then... Okay. I just did that for...
Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting. Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
There's a pig. Apparently I can talk to the pig. Okay, pig doesn't talk back though.
Careful, that's my communications terminal. The cysty pigs make excellent test subjects.
Okay. I don't care. Alright, so what I think we're going to do is go to the space station first. Clear that. Go back to the Groundbreaker with Parvati so that we can continue her side quest. I still really wish I...
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Well, I don't know where they came from, Ada. No one is telling me where the cows came from.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
Yes. Anything else? No? Okay. Alright, so we're going to go to the space station first. Clear that. We'll go back to Groundbreaker to clear Parvati's quest, and then we'll see where we stand.
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
What the hell? What is it?
It's a parcel, ma'am.
Are you sure it's not a package?
This is the Halcyon Parcel Service. We don't deal in packages.
All right, just send it over.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne. An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
What? They did what?
They dispensed 3 complimentary spritzes of Anti-Cleo's Citrus Squirt Air Freshener. That's the HPS touch for you, Captain Hawthorne. On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Oh, this is the other DLC. Yeah, this is the other DLC.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left of the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
At least this won't be boring.
Ada, what the hell is going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain, the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
Are we going to talk about the severed arm on the kitchen table?
Now, I, for one, was hoping to do the exact opposite of that.
What? Do you want to shake its hand?
That ain't really that fella's arm, right? It's gotta be a dummy. Or a toy?
Cleanup service request processed. Disposal of human arm from the Unreliable's cargo hold will commence in the immediate future.
Simulating disgust. How distasteful. Humans eat there. I'm not touching it. Etc. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system.
Alright, I've heard enough. Let's go.
I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
So the interesting thing is, during the cutscene, they showed like what would look like a movie poster, and the movie poster said some kind of adventure for 1 to 3 players, 25 level 25 plus. Which, if you'll remember, when I first started the playthrough, they said that's what it was going to be.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me.
Yeah, I don't need to listen to that again. Okay, let's go downstairs. Alright, I just want to look at the map. I'm not going to go anywhere. Alright, there's Gorgon there. Alright, in either case, we're going to do HRS 1084 first. All right, we've got... Yeah, so there's that one. Actually, we're doing this one first. All right, so we got skills and a perk. All right, let's see. All right, let's put 3 here. That gets us to 50 on all of them. I should put some points into leadership so that they can get an increased armor rating. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put all of the rest of my points in there and focus on that until I get to level 40. And then we'll come back and do everything else. All right, perks-wise. Oh, I have no freaking clue. All right, let me do that one first, at least to get increased carry capacity. Oh, yeah. Let me go put this up in... Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we've got a handgun, a two-handed melee weapon, I'll never use that, a long gun, a mind control ray, and then a one-handed melee weapon. Okay. Apparently there's 2 other companions I could have... either could have or will find.
Nothing but the void here, Captain. I just as soon leave it cold, dark, and derelict.
Alright, they're not stopping me. Okay, we're good. Alright, hold on a minute. What am I supposed to be doing here? The override cartridge will hand over control of the station systems. Sublight HRS seems to be powered down, so you can find a power source. Okay. Shipping label. Pick up hunting rifle. Hunting rifle ultra. Okay. Hold on. What we got here? Really? How is a hunting rifle ultra only got 163 DPS? I don't understand that. Do not understand that at all. Alright, so we got multiple doors. What? Oh. That's my fault. Okay. Found a flaw. Permanent concussion. Having been hit in the head one too many times, your mental faculties have been permanently affected. Mind attributes -1. Yeah, we'll take that. That's fine. All right, what do we got going on here? 10% damage per subsequent hit. What? Oh, but that's during TTD, which I have not been using. Improvised weapons deal vastly more damage and degrade slower than usual. Toss ball equipment is not considered improvised. I don't know what an improvised weapon is. They don't explain that. Okay. Whenever you are affected by a harmful combat effect, you deal increased damage. An area of effect and plasma damage dealt to you is reduced. All right, let's do that one. These are sealed. Okay. That's sealed. Okay, I can't go back. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so that's one door.
Captain, a word of caution. Those automechanicals are likely to wake when we power the generator.
Alright, not a problem. Station security, unable to access memory cartridge. Okay, probably needs power before we can do anything with you. Alright, so this is the only other door that's open. Whoop. Alright, I'm going to be a little bit more careful through here. Kitchen. UDL identity cartridge. Wonder what that's for. All right. Keep moving. Flamethrower. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna put you in junk. I really wish I understood the whole hunting rifle thing, because it just doesn't make sense to me. Let's scrap you. Okay. This is, yeah, this is where we're supposed to go. Okay, alright. Modify generator mode normal. Enter to continue. Okay. Maintenance logs. View facility status report. Critical issues 1, non-critical issues 2. A toilet in the critical issue. A critical issue. A toilet in the maintenance barracks does not flush. Replacement part ordered 1,243 days ago. And then the non-critical issues. Sensors indicate Alta Vitae gas is leaking from storage tanks. Somehow that's non-critical. Oh my! Oh, and it was overridden. Priority set to non-critical. Management does not utilize the Alta Vitae gas. That is probably why Lilia wants it. All right, so let's repair the toilet. And then we'll exit.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain.
We did?
Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
Oh, that was the identity chip. What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop...
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
Damn it. I don't have my Persuader lie up to 55. Oh. Alright, everything's perfectly alright now. We're fine. How are you? Sounds very much like Han Solo, I think.
You're fine? Who is this? What's your operating number? I don't know how you managed to look like a UDL trooper, but there's no way you're one of us.
That was Han Solo's line to a T from Star Wars. That's awesome. Alright, yeah, I'm just going to cut the transmission.
The UDL gunship remains docked at the station. They must intend to board with a full squad of troops.
Well, then I'll just have to kill them all.
Next time, instead of talking, we could just go in guns blazing. Save us a bit of time.
Alright, what are we... We're trying to get to the override terminal.
Alright, people, stay sharp. That little sublight frag can pop out of anywhere.
Alright, hold on a minute. I need to understand... Alright, so we need to go through here. Okay, I see. Yeah, this is where we're supposed to go. Alright, engage automechanical recharge protocols. That sounds good. Turn to route. Redacted message. Another redacted message. Well, this doesn't help me get through that door. How the hell am I going to get through that? Alright, I need to get down a level. Okay, so we need to go that way.
Who shut down these automechs? Someone get them back online. I'm on it.
Keep a sharp eye out, Captain. One wrong step could incapacitate or kill.
Disengage checkpoint security. Sounds good. Personal files. Mama Bear. Okay. There's a helmet. Mag pick. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure we need to go through here and then up these stairs. Actually, up these stairs. Alright, let's check the other rooms first. Okay.
Science in action is both a marvelous and terrifying thing to behold. In this case, however, I'd say it's more the latter.
Alright, let me get away from the bots as quickly as possible. Alright, security routines. Unlock personal quarters. Project summary. Messages. Logs. Access app. Okay. I think that's everything. Safe. Okay. I missed something. I did. I missed something. What did I miss? Oh, there it is. Modify system access protocols. Insert sublight override cartridge.
Sublight will be well pleased that you've claimed the station for them. Myself, I'll be fine leaving this place.
Alright, I wonder... Doesn't appear to be a way for me to...
Sounds awfully familiar. That was the scientist from Cascadia, right?
I've lost my... Shit. I've lost my disguise.
Halt.
I think I just went the wrong way. Yeah, I did. Damn it. I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. I think that's it. I think that was everybody. I already cleared these guys. All right, there we go. Woo. Okay, excellent.
Captain, I must say, your thrilling management of the UDL troops at HRS-1084 was masterful to, remotely keep apprised of.
All right, we're going to go back to the Groundbreaker. We're going to go talk to Lilia. We're also going to handle Parvati's
The Groundbreaker.
situation. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. Because I got to be honest, I don't know what we're going to do from there. I kind of want to go to the one DLC location. I don't know. We'll see. I need to go upstairs, though, and, excuse me, feed the dog real quick. So let me go do that, and then we will continue on. I'm now having... I'll be honest with you guys. I did not have fun last night. I did not have a lot of fun last night. Fallbrook sucked. I wasn't particularly pleased with any of the characters, with the exception of Nyoka, and even Nyoka got on my nerves a little bit. Catherine really got on my nerves, but I knew I was trying to build up my syndicate ship, whatever they're called, faction, so I felt like it was important. Didn't like the planet at all, so I'm so glad that we're done there, and I can tell you right now, I'm going to fight everything within me to have to go back there. Well, that's interesting. I like that. But I'm having a lot more fun tonight because of the locations, the quests, the different things that we're doing. I think they're a lot more interesting than the ones from last night. In any case, let me go run upstairs and feed the dog real quick. I'm going to grab myself another drink, and then we will continue on. I'll see you in a few. Okay. There's really no reason for me to do... Oh, the cows are gone. Why are the cows gone, and why is someone... It's got to be Parvati. At least I hope it is. Yeah, okay.
Sometimes I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own?
What are your thoughts on Gorgon?
It's a shame about what happened to that lucky fella. Maybe finishing what he started will help put his spirit to rest.
You've poked around. You've poked around the Unreliable. Ever find any record of Lucky Montoya?
Not a word. And I've been sticking my nose in every one of our stately ladies' crannies, stem to stern. Oh, law. That sounds untoward, don't it? That ain't what I meant.
That
Point
beer
is,
almost
Captain,
went flying across
Mr.
the
Hawthorne left
room.
all kinds of scribblings behind panels and under consoles, but ain't a lick of it mentioned Mr. Lucky. So whatever they got up to in the past must have been really extra secret. And lots of fun.
Let me know if you find anything.
Sure thing, Captain.
Okay.
I think I'll need...
You know what? I think I'm just going to go with Parvati. All right. Let me see about... All right, yeah, the bat supplies are closer, so we'll do that first. Down a floor. Oh, this is who she meant.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again?
My engineer's looking to do some deep cleansing. Wants to impress Chief Junlei.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
An engineer might like refurbished ship, scrubbed parts and all that.
Like grit and grime covered over with cleaner, you mean? Well, that's a smell that means we're really going places.
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear.
Okay, let's see what you have to
Want a
trade.
charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
Damn, you still have a lot of stuff that I can't purchase from you yet. Damn it. And I have a 14% discount even. Alright, well. Extendo site. Stuff, and I know I don't need that. I think I will buy these though. Okay. Oh. Oh, I should have done sell all junk. That's alright, I'll do it here. Okay, so there's that. I am going to real quickly, or I'm going to try if I can remember how to get there. Public terminal. That's not it. It's through here. I want to go ask Junlei about the heat.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I heard you're having a heat problem. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
The back bays? Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get you those parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
All right, yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. Is there... here it is. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll go to Lilia, because we still have to go to her yet.
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company? A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Watch out!
Oh boy. Okay, that went crazy really, really fast. Did not expect that to happen at all. Alright, let's make sure that we clear everything. And then it's probably a good time that we get Parvati with some newer equipment. Alright, where I'm supposed to be up. So we don't want to go down there. This seems to be a dead-end room.
It's so cozy.
Okay. Oh, I'm definitely selling you. You we can scrap. Plasma rifle. You we can scrap. Alright, need to fix you. Fix you. Fix you. Okay, Parvati. Yeah, I need to get you... I think I'm going to switch you to that. I don't have a better melee weapon for you, though. Otherwise, I think you're fine. Alright, you I'm going to sell. You I'm going to scrap. Okay. Alright, let's go up. Where was the up? This way. Interesting. Therefore, this isn't where we're supposed to be. Oop. Back up. Oh, here's where we're supposed to go. Alright, let's clear this room first. That's interesting. Oh, never mind. I understand why now.
Lay's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Okay, I see where we are. Alright, cool. That's it. Let's get out of here.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Nice. The combat in this game is not bad. It's not, I mean, look, it's not as good as Destiny, but I've said that before, that there's not that many that are as good as Destiny.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Jock announced a breakthrough in weapons technology today. Their top scientists have developed the ultimate bolter phlogisynchrotron pistol. Not sure what a phlogisynchrotron is? You're not alone.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay, the two of them are cute. Where am I going? I really wish I had brought Max with me now, but, you know, it is what it is.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to do
What? Oh, it's up. It must be up there.
We can handle this. Don't mess with us.
Okay. Oh, this is what it was. Okay. Well, that didn't feel good.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic sensor circuit boards are fused. They're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Processed. Incoming!
Wow. The shock damage on this is freaking awesome. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing? Okay, it is down below.
And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
I haven't been able to hear her at all. Cycle droplet pumps. Sure. Cool. Another level up.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Oh, wow. You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
You must not like Udon Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
Okay. All right. So let's take a quick look here. These two I don't particularly care. I mean, I found the science weapons that I found. If I find others, great. My science isn't high enough for them, I think, to take advantage of it anyway. This I need to return to Lilia. Alright, I need to speak to her. Alright, let me go to Lilia first. Then I'll speak to Parvati, and we'll see where we are after that.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some automech salvage awaiting new owners.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
Yes, ma'am. UDL soldiers swarmed me once I got the lights on.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
I'm listening.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
The truth about the human tailbone.
I'm thinking more along the lines of the sapient species paradox. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I wonder why I'm not allowed to use basic intelligence or perception. I must have done something to have locked those options. I just wish I knew what they were. Or what it was. Maybe it's because my... Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing you have an idea.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I guess that depends on what we're talking about.
You call that an open mind? All right. Here goes. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
So did we go from a Star Wars reference to an alien reference? Really?
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Your crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Yeah, I'm going to continue down the funny route. Skip to the part where I get paid. I don't care what hallucinogens you're on.
You took that better than I thought. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Again, gonna stick with funny. Murder isn't covered under my contract or employment agreement.
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
Okay, so that was extremely good writing. I don't know who wrote that, but that was really, really good writing. What do I get for joining up?
Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want? A promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one.
All right, that could come in handy. All right, why does Dr. Chartrand need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
All right, when did Sublight get so principled?
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
All right, the labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive.
I didn't see any
Remember,
humans.
The tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
All right, all right. Where does Chartrand fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks. How much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
All right, sounds good.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer.
All right, so
By
Byzantium.
now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Okay, so Byzantium is where we have to go for the main story quest anyway. So it does end up working out. Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll talk to Parvati as soon as we get outside. That you're not Parvati. There you go. Come on. Come on.
Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
So there's your soap.
Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms.
Oh, please don't tell me I need to
And
go
then for
get the
dessert,
ingredients.
there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but
Yes,
I'm
you
sure it's gonna
are.
be worth it.
Yes, you are. I don't want to go back there. All right, who was the person that Junlei said I should talk to? Was it? It wasn't Ethel. Definitely wasn't Ike. No. No. No.
This is Halcyon News.
No. I don't remember who she said I should talk to that had an issue. All right. I think what I'm going to do is go to Terra 2 and search the outpost for Nyoka's friends and wrap that quest line up. And then I think I'm going to go to Eridanos and see if there truly is a leveling thing going on there. Alright, so we need to go to Terra 2. We need to... Oh, Byzantium is actually on Terra 2. I didn't realize that. Well, that's interesting. Alright, well, we're going to Edgewater for this anyway, so that's not a problem.
We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Alright, so this is Nyoka. Alright, we've got 10 points. That's right. I want to get my inspiration to 40. Yeah. Actually, I want to get my leadership to 40. Alright, so Max and Nyoka. Where am I? Oh, this is out past the geothermal plant. Okay. Alright, well then let's go ahead and fast travel to the geothermal plant, and we should be able to get there pretty easily from here. I'm pretty sure I took care of everybody here. Well, all the mechanicals anyway, which is all that mattered.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
That's a marauder.
That'll be fun. Nice work!
You're too tough. Try something else.
I'm in. Alright, I don't see any more red. Alright, let's take a quick look here. Oh, let's see. These are all low level for the most part. Alright, let's scrap you. Okay. Alright, you don't have anything of value. Ooh, you got a 40 armor helmet, though. Mr. N. Melee weapon mod attack changes the damage type dealt to N-ray damage. Damage type plasma. I got almost 40 grand, so might as well go ahead and use it. We'll put it on one of the companions. Probably Max's. Because Max tends to use his melee weapon a lot more often.
Hey, take a game. Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Something tells me they're dead.
Oh no. What did you do?
This is an unfortunate sight indeed. My condolences.
I don't... They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you! The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses! Ugh. I'd to leave your medallions to rot with you, but... Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
So what now?
Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
I'd rather just go in there guns blazing.
No, we need a plan. You may be a capable sort, but so are my friends. I ain't making that mistake twice. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Well, Nyoka, unfortunately, it means that your side quest is probably not going to get finished. One, I have no interest in going back to Scylla. And two, I'm getting very tired of running around from place to place. With little in the way of value coming from any of it, other than a little bit of XP here and there. All right. Back to the unreliable. All right, let's see. I don't really need to keep any or sell any of these. This one I'll sell because of its being pristine, but alright, so you're 39 with no mods. You're 40 with a mod. You don't get mods. You're 29. Okay, so let me change my helmet. $26, 40, 34, okay. Alright, let's see what I can do with you from a modding perspective. Starting with toughened. As always. Text... sprint speed, geographic scanner, walk speed, sprint speed, armor degradation. I need a better skill kit. I mean, the tech skills aren't bad, but... Alright, we'll go ahead and put it on. Alright, so that puts you to 43. Which is better than what I'm wearing. But I need a gadget mod. Alright, you, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Oh, and then I've got... Do I have skill points to spend? Oh, no, I guess I don't. Oh, that's right. I put them all into leadership. Or whatever that grouping of skills is. Alright. Cannot believe I have to go back to Monarch. Not only for Nyoka, but for Parvati as well. I so badly don't want to do that. This is Byzantium, and this is Byzantium. Alright. I need to find out. I need to know what is going on with the DLC for Eridanos. So we are going to Eridanos. We're going to check this out.
We're now docked at Eridanos' luxury
Oops.
landing pad.
Okay, apparently it's Eridanos, according to the way that Ada just pronounced it. Alright, this time I am going to take Parvati with me because I think she is better suited for this environment. I think Nyoka may get us into trouble. I love how traveling to a place just gives us 10k XP. Alright, speak to the bellhop.
Everything bad about Byzantium all in one place, with even less class somehow.
Okay.
Hello, hello, hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Can you fill me in on the details of the murder?
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
The fans were very upset by the weak plot contrivances in her latest offering, though that hardly seems a worthy motive.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How'd she get so famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that.
I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Great. Except for I have no bags. Just so you know. Oh, do I have the wrong... I do. I have the wrong thing. I had the wrong quest selected.
Do you have any idea?
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed.
Hey! That's against regulation! What do you think you're doing? I'll look the other way. This time.
I didn't do anything. That was weird. I didn't actually do anything.
The Grand Colonial, where the elite come to get away from
Wow.
their oh-so-difficult lives in Byzantium.
I can't believe someone so famous as Halcyon Helen could meet a fate like this.
Halcyon Helen versus the Brain Eaters.
Ooh, feels like I'm breathing rich people air.
Oh, you kind of are.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
All right, so behind the elevators, so that would be back here.
Black hole birdies disappeared, you know.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Constable Keene, nice to meet you. We spoke over the Aether Wave.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on? Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
I'm guessing you're talking about the body?
What body? Oh, that. Goodness, no. This is far more interesting than Halcyon Helen's rapidly cooling corpse.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Okay, you have... okay, there's a whole lot going on there. I think I is what's going to open this for me, but I'm not 100% certain. It looked like that was the case. All right, let's go with the science. And interesting, I'm guessing this device makes use of deterministic calculus.
You're rather sharp in your upper story. I can see why you're the inspector. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
That sounds strangely like scientism. Expecting the doctrine of the OSI to have any bearing on reality is quite an assumption.
Oh, goodness, no. I don't care for OSI doctrine. I just enjoy their math.
Got it. Thanks.
Go on, then. Give it a try. Just treat the amplifier as you would a weapon. Hold it good and steady, and look down scope.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Greetings, Inspector. Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientific mind of Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted the discrepancy amplifier, a handy investigation device for uncovering clues through... I keep wanting to go the other way. Eridanos. Be sure to equip the discrepancy amplifier in a weapon slot before you continue your hunt for Helen's killer. Okay, so that's where I came into play. So we want to put that. We'll put that there. Okay. Hold on. There was something. Yep, let's make sure to... There we go. Okay. Scanning Eridanos for evidence. To catch Helen's killer, you'll need to use discrepancy amplifier scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in with the scope and press the interact button to analyze it.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Let's get started. Tell me about this discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Okay. So Helen must have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite.
Okay.
Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
How could they have not... Why couldn't they have done this?
Captain, please show a little respect.
Really? Parvati? Really? All right, so we go to the concierge.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph.
Get our
Why is
room.
everybody staring? Didn't nobody teach them to respect the dead?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right. You happen to have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
You've got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that...
This is hilarious.
All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aether Wave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Yeah, that's not the way that works. Heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here.
Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Helen's co-star Woolrich. He have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it.
Wow.
Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Huh. All right, that's enough gossip.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Oh, that's the first person that we've met in almost 16 hours of stream that has actually hit on us versus the other way around. Let's see. I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least
That's
Mr.
spelled
Concannon
wrong.
seems confident enough to believe so.
The subtitle was spelled wrong. The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
Nah, I don't need to know any of that.
If you're sure.
Yeah, we're good. Let's move on.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to? Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Oh, okay. My entire crew is here. Well, that's cool.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
You don't sound too bothered over her death.
It's the circumstances of her death that trouble me. Our spokesperson was murdered just before the grand unveiling of Spectrum Brown. If I belonged to a rival company, I'd be ecstatic.
All right, I'm going to stick with the funny. Just turn this into an ad. Rizzo's Spectrum Brown. It's heart-stoppingly good.
Stop. Please warn me before you provide me with unsolicited ideas. There are waivers you need to sign.
Oh my God.
Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Wow. All right, I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards. Oops, wrong one.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat.
Of course there is.
Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
You can't keep your people under control, Ludovico?
Cedric isn't my people. If he were, I would have had him fired years ago. Preferably into the sun.
Wow.
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do our skills and apparently our perk. All right, let's start down here. We only need 3 more points to get inspiration to 40. Okay, so companions now gain a plus 20% armor rating, which very much wanted that. And companion critical damage is increased by 20%. So we've got that from the leadership now. We got 7 more points. I think I'm going to go with long guns and put 5 there. and then put the remaining 2 into hand so that I can get eventually to 60 and minimum armor penetration damage of 10% for handguns. All right, so that's that. Now perk-wise. All right, let me start up here with tier 1, see if there's anything I've missed. Vendor prices, yep, let's do that. All right, and then apparently all of our companions have perks as well. All right, Nyoka. Chance to reset ability, companion ability damage, equip time, ranged weapon reload speed, damage to creatures. Let's do that. All right, Parvati, what do we want to go with for you? Let's go with the 10%. No, let's go with the range damage. And then Max. Already got you with melee damage. Alright, let's give you base health. Okay. Alright, now, where are we supposed to go? Alright, we're just supposed to go down. Okay, so far, I don't see any reason why this quest line requires any higher level than I'm already at. I mean, I'm at level 20. I read online that you needed to be at level 30. Why did I lose 10 grand? I know I paid 8 for that one mod. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why that is. All right, well, I am going to wrap it up here. I know that's not fair to you all, and for that I am sorry. But I have had a much better time tonight than I did last night with the game. We'll come back to more of this next weekend and probably try and wrap up at least one of the storylines next weekend. Monday and Wednesday, though, we're going to be back in New World. And I say that knowing that there has been a commenter on one of the last New World videos giving me a hard time about playing, quote-unquote, a dead game. I don't give two shits what he has to say. It's not a dead game. It's not a dead game because I'm in it. It's not a dead game because I see other players in it. And I'm still having a great time with it. So I'm going to be playing it on Monday and Wednesday. Hopefully I will see you then. Everyone have a great rest of your weekend. Make sure to root for Newcastle tomorrow against Brentford. And hopefully I'll see you Monday evening. Talk to you soon. Good night, everybody.